Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons & Dragons Online. And welcome back! Today we're looking at the epic version of the Trial of the Archons. It is, as usual, a quest we've already done, but we only did the heroic version, so now we're going to see if there's anything special about the epic one. I never bothered picking up my reward, so I guess I have to sacrifice one of my few inventory spaces. Alright, let me back in the quest. There we go. Archon's Trial, Legendary Hard. Let's just dive right in. There's only 3 quests in this chain, so it should be a pretty quick one. We can't do the raid, obviously. The raid is the big selling point, usually, of these kind of packs. You know, I almost did this quest on hardcore. I vaguely remember having done it before. But man, I took 2 steps into this quest and was like, nope. Nope. So as soon as we jump down here, we're going to be fighting some demons. That part, no problem. Right? No problem. We're going to cut them into itty-bitty pieces. The problem is that somewhere over here... Where are you at? While we're fighting these... Where are you? Do they not show up on Epic? Because that would be weird. So... There's supposed to be shavarath blades. You know, the little floating blade cloud things. I was on heroic and they were ripping me apart. And then they just didn't spawn in epic. I wonder if, like, I just wasn't standing in the right spot or something? I don't know. That would be weird. That would be really weird if they took them out of Epic. I feel like they need to take them out of Heroic and put them in Epic. Weird. That was... Man, I don't know. So we're... Okay, anyway, moving on. We're not doing the mechanics path because we can't pick locks. We're going to go the agility trial, which doesn't really require that much agility. You just literally climb this one stairwell. Just don't bonk your head, which is DDO's version of you died. Man, if you ever bonk your head in this game, they punish you severely. Alright, time for the slightly harder one. Of course, what makes this the most difficult is lag. If you were to lag, you're just done. I feel like I could almost feather fall down there if I didn't have to hit the lever. The hireling has no interest in doing that for me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. I'll take it. Electric trap off, which I don't think it turned off on heroic, but I have no proof of that. Well, one down. One down. One trial down. I mean, 2 if you count. It's 2 if you count getting into the place, because they kind of said that just getting inside was somewhat of a trial, because they're not normally under attack by demons. We are taking... That was 100-something damage in one swing. Which one of you did that? plus the fire damage. Just stand in my crusade for a second. Oh look, all of the damage is gone. So, I will say, we are taking a surprising amount of damage compared to... Oh, where were we just at? We did a whole bunch of the free quests most recently. And those had... Some of them had hard-hitting monsters, but mostly that was in like the level 34 quests. This is only a level 31 on hard. I was really expecting to not be taking as much damage. We go up, right? Eh, looks right. Things are definitely dying faster than they were on some of those level 34 quests. As long as they fall down before I do, then we're all good. I feel like I practically two-shot him if I could. You know, if adrenaline worked twice. If we get the double strike on our adrenaline swing... Okay. That should be... I think we have to fight our way out, too. Yeah. For a second there, I thought like maybe my swing got halfway through. But that was just the laser from the hireling. That's all that was. Okay. Ow, 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 ow. It's a good thing Crusade is still broken. I wonder how long until they fix that. I can't be the only one who's noticed it. Green alert? What did I not kill? I've literally killed everything on our way. Silly game trying to punish me, even though I haven't done anything wrong. The Bebelith is gonna hurt, because they already do a lot of damage. Really? Knock down straight into a stun? Can we... And now I can't move. Am I lagging? Oh. Whenever you rubber band into the sky, it's like, ah ha ha. It wasn't me. 'Twas the game. Alright. How to beat this dork up. Put auto attack on, clean off my hotbar. I'm never going to use this wand to knock. Oh, probably never going to use that wand either. Well, I guess I could smite him. Alright. Dead. I think we get a treasure chest up here. Yeah. Yeah, look at that shortcut. Pro gamer. And nothing I care about. Let's see, we got what? The knowledge test next? If I remember right. They've got a lot of gates and stuff. For a race that typically flies, this place was not built for flyers. Yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. I talked to you. Button, 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 button. Okay, done. Let's see. We want this to go this way, this way. Don't turn that on. Deactivate. Okay, that's fine. Blah. About this way. And then this way, and then this way, and then... Nope, we gotta go this way, and then this way, and then this way, and still doing it wrong. How about this way? Yeah, this is what we need. Down and up, and down and up, and down. I guard this path. Okay. You guys are literally flashlights. Like... Did he just... He did. He just said, I'm out. Just, I'm out. Teleports away. Gotta respect that one. Fire that off that way. Alright, we're supposed to not trigger the traps. I don't remember what happens if you trigger the trap. Because I don't trigger the trap. Well, that's going to have to go like that. It has to go like that. It's going to go that way. Don't trigger the trap on purpose. Like, okay. Generally need to go the other way. Actually, isn't this the one that you have to loop around? I think it is. I think we have... My memory says we have to loop around the top to make this work. I don't know if it's required or not, but it worked. I like these puzzles, okay? I'm not sure why we're doing this many of them this close together. Alright, so this is going to have to go that way, into that way, into that way, into that way. And then this is just like... I don't know how you're actually supposed to know this. Like, obviously that's a little suspicious, right? But without just hitting Q over and over again, how would you know there's a button here? And how would you know that the button is any better than just flipping the switch? Like, there's nothing about that button that says, I'm the smarter thing, other than, haha, I was sneaky. Hi. Want to fight? Hey, you. Want to fight? Hey, you. Want to fight? They're just going to talk. They're... Cutscene mode engage. Ugh. I didn't realize she came down with friends. Alright, well. That's interesting. Her blade barrier... Yeah, it's still hostile. Her blade barrier was white, though, because I think she cast it as I killed her, so she was technically friendly. It's like, oh, did that end up counting for me? Can I run the boss through the blade barrier for fun? No. Not allowed. Spam our attacks and we'll be out of here. Spammity spam spam. Spamming the buttons that do damage. Spammity spam spam. Man, so the hardest part of this quest, like I walked in here. It wasn't even on Elite. It was maybe on Hard. On Heroic. Just recently on Hardcore. And I swear there were Shavarath blades Like, because I couldn't even stay out of them. They were chasing me down, and they were chunking my HP away, and we didn't see any in here on Epic. Weird. Taking a long time to go down, lady. We got places to be. Finally. Give me stuff. We got an item. We technically got an item. I don't think I've even seen this one before. Like, I've never received this one before. But still, like, fear immunity on a level 28 item, is that a thing we care about? Impulse isn't bad, but I don't know. I'll throw it at the Artificer. I don't think I've got that many high-level ones on this account, so it's not the worst pull. It's just not an exciting pull. Now that we're finally high enough to get, like, some real good gear, we pull the gear we literally can't use. Alright, Demon Assault. This one better have those stupid blades in it. Okay? Because it's part of, like, the quest design that they're here. If they're not here on Epics, it's like, what is going on? They've got to be here. Maybe they just don't spawn if you have a paladin nearby. That would be cool, but I really doubt that that's what it is. So, portal forms. I don't remember how many waves deep we have to go before the blades spawn, but there's going to be blades. Until then, we can just kind of hold mouse button and kill everything as they spawn. Which is probably what I'm going to end up doing even after the blades spawn, but how did that troglodyte get behind me? I'm already yawning. We're only in the second quest. I was really hoping to record 2 videos today, but not at this rate. Of course they want to keep the codex page. It doesn't actually matter what it is, right? The mortals want it, therefore the demons are going to be like, alright, ours now, not going to give it back. It could be a teapot, a non-magical teapot, and the demons would just be like, yeah, well, that one guy's really upset with us now. My fire resistance is up. And down goes that guy. And still no blades, but I think... Where are we at? Where are we at? Here we go. The narrator just said the blades of Shavarath begin to appear. So this is where we're going to start seeing them. There they are. The most dangerous thing in this quest. Like, by far. Do we have 2 crusades up next to each other? Probably one more wave on this one, and then we'll move on to the next area. I will say, I'm not a big fan of Devil Assault, but Demon Assault, you know, where you move from place to place, just, that's kind of enough by itself. You're not locked in one room. How much damage are we taking from these blades? 200? Or was that the demon? Okay, so like 50 from the blades. I gotta say, I really like healing from every time I use Smite. Like, that was a good idea. That makes Paladin feel different from Barbarian and Fighter. Like, I get auto heals on some attacks. That's a very Paladin thing. Yeah, we're 2 feet away. Get another demon portal. Kill all these guys. I like that these ones are also not as long as the individual waves in Devil Assault. 2 or 3 waves. 1 portal each. As opposed to, man, like 5 minutes a wave or something in Devil Assault. I like Demon Assault a lot better. I don't really like Shavarath blades because, as far as I know, there's no way to like dispel them or actively do anything to keep them away other than just run away from them. If you could do something like, I don't know, maybe the shield spell specifically, because it's a magic sword, maybe shield specifically does something. Well, you guys are spawning way farther away. Whew. Go away, blades. Go away. Shoot. Is this the last wave for this one? Maybe. Nope, one more wave. Then the blades come in, and then we cut these guys up. And I think that's the end of the quest. Let's do the optional. I don't remember if we did the optional last time. The boss is right there. This optional takes me like 30 seconds. It's not a long optional. So we run into the cave. Kill them. Apparently the cave is slightly longer than I thought, but I think we're still just... There should be like a trapped Yugoloth guy, like in a jail cell, just around one of these corners. And the cave's not that big. Unless you're slipping on the ice and you can't actually make contact with the flesh render. Marksman down. Hezrau is down. Talk to the guy. And defeat the Merilith. She's a stone guard. That's interesting. That means that she is not a red name. That's a power word kill waiting to happen right there. Just a couple more swings and she'll be out. Free toy inside. What do you mean I'm too far? Nothing. You jump through the portal, you immediately go to the boss fight. Boom, here we go. Just be warned, you immediately go into the boss fight. Wow, he's going down way faster than the Angel Lady. I guess all of our versus evil damage is actually working, whereas it didn't work against the Archon. I'll wait for me to fall down and smite. Adrenaline smite. And we're done. Grab the page. Pick up the nothing, and we're out. 2 down, 1 to go. What is the third quest? Can I remember before we go in? I don't know. It's not coming to me. Right, yes, okay. This is probably my least favorite of this chain. Now that I'm, like, thinking about it. That's interesting. Down, 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 into the water we go. So, like, there's just... I think it's because I don't pay enough attention, so I haven't memorized the correct path. So I always end up, like, having to run down extra hallways and fight extra enemies, which I should probably put my buffs up. I like the first quest. It's got a bunch of little challenges. I think they maybe put in one too many tile puzzle, like we've already demonstrated we can do it. But I like the quests that have you do a bunch of little things. I like Demon Assault, especially compared to Devil Assault. Smash the things. Unapologetically smash the things. Right? Demon Assault was basically just a bunch of rooms with guys in them. Which is what this quest is. But Demon Assault isn't pretending to be anything other than kill all the guys. Orthons have a lot of HP. Whack, whack, whack. We're getting a lot of crusades. If you're thinking about making this character, do not expect Infinite Crusade to stick around. At some point, they're going to put the cooldown timer back on that. I have to go to the other side to flip the lever, right? Find another room full of guys. I wonder where they find fiendish troglodytes. Like, is that just a troglodyte gone bad, or is that like a separate genus of troglodyte? Hell, I should have just started up here. Good enough. That puzzle basically solved itself. These are some really steep ramps. Like, these feel like somebody who flies was like, I guess we need a ramp for the peasants who work for us. And just make it as smooth and annoyingly steep as possible. We have failed on that stunning thing like so many times recently. I need to open the courtyard gate. I totally know what I'm doing. I usually just run around until I flip enough levers that something happens. Which is probably why I don't like this quest as much. I don't dislike this quest, but it's like, whenever... How to put it? It's like the opposite of the Dark Souls effect, that people who play Dark Souls really like Dark Souls because they made it through. You know, you did something hard, and because it was hard, you associate it with yourself better, and think of other people as better when they can also do it. It's the complete opposite with me with this quest. I don't know what I'm doing, and it annoys me that I know I don't know what I'm doing. I know like what I should be doing, I just don't know where. And my lack of expertise gets me and feeds back into my idea, my concept of the quest. Does it make sense? Maybe not. It makes sense to me. Is it the quest's fault? Nope. I opened a waypoint. Hopefully... So that's lit up. There are 2 levers to hit down one of these walkways. I want to say we went the lower path where we just were, and we need to take the upper path still. 1 important lever in each section. I'm gonna smite that tiefling. Gonna ignore you, you ran away. After your friend crippled me so that I can't move very fast. There's a chest back there, but that means it's not the way we have to go. That was a lot of black Abishai all in one spot. I thought they usually, like, mixed up the colors. See, like there, he was black and blue, and is that a white? Or is that another blue? A mixture. That's what I was expecting. And then an Orthon. You can come to me, Orthon. So this is, I believe, one of the things I'm supposed to spy on. I haven't found the lever yet. Thought I killed all you guys already. Do. Climbing up again. Looking for whatever lever it is that I missed. Oh, I bet you it's right there. I've been seeing puzzle tiles show up as I'm hitting Q. So this is probably just... Nope. Hit at first you don't succeed. That sucks. Must go this way. Well, you have to do that, so you have to do that. Okay, I think I see it. Done. I think. We're gonna go take a look at the door and find out. Door has 2 lit up. And as I mentioned earlier, I think the third one is up these stairs, because I think I originally just did the hard right and did all of that stuff down there. So we still need to do the upper portion. $10,000 damage to that. Like, he wasn't even a champion. He just went down. Bunch of Abishai go down. Troll go down. I guess I'll walk over here and kill these fuckers who keep crippling me so I run slow. Let's try this again. Oh, it actually was the right room for the lever. I just picked the first door I found. Alright, way into the tower's open. Backtrack to the central courtyard, go through the main door. I think we spiral up a couple floors worth of enemies, and we fight the boss. So far, the only difference I've noticed from epic, or from heroic to epic, is I didn't see any of the shavarath blades in the first quest. Like, that's a weird thing to be different. Wow, we took a lot of hits all in a row there, because these guys really like to spam their stun spell. It could be worse, right? They could be spamming power word kill. Could you imagine not having death ward and just like all of the enemies are casting power word kill the second they see you? And it doesn't work on you? Alright, down go the last couple Abishai. Well, I don't know if they're the last. We gotta keep climbing until things stop trying to get in my way. Maybe it was the end. The end of the enemies. Whoosh. I do like the Aaron, yes. This is another example of the DDO version is far more modest than you might see otherwise. Wow, we need... Thanks for, like, peppering me with arrows while I was stuck in the stupid laggy cutscene. I hate being crippled. I hate being slow. Ah, well. Eventually the boss will come to me. Because she turns, like, invisible, and she's like, haha, you can't get me because I'm invisible. And I'm like, invisible is not the same as intangible. I feel like there's still an archer up there. Not that it's gonna matter. Hathera. Okay, the Abishai... There they are. Alright, we've got your generic acid one, your fire one, another fire one, which means there's probably another acid one over here. Because symmetry is a thing. We got her on the ropes. Didn't mean to use smite. That's alright, it'll be back up before adrenaline. give up again? Come on. Okay, sure, those guys can shoot lightning. That's why I wasn't aggroing them, Arathia. There we go. Pretty straightforward. Did not... Ooh, what are you? Dexterity with insightful dex. Not the most useful thing for us specifically, but it is an item. I think technically we got 2 named items out of this one. Neither of which are even close to being useful for us, but got 2 items. So yeah. I wasn't expecting there to be anything different about these ones since they came out at the same time, Heroic and Epic. And that almost always means that they're more or less identical. Gather. Good. Wait. I hit gather. I only have 1 inventory spot. Did I open the wrong one of these? I may... Yep, I hit 1,000. Pope! I gotta go clean out the inventory again. I'm not gonna do that with you guys. You deserve better. Guess we might as well. But that was a short one. I was right. So, 3 quests. Fine quests, but nothing special about Epic. So, other than being Epic, nothing particularly new there. But we kind of knew that going in. Anyway, that's all for now. Next time, we're going to go and do, I think, 1 more quest. Yeah, we're going to do the Devil's Gambit next. That's the ones that, I in my head, it's in the harbor. But that's just one of them is in the harbor. That we get to teleport around. Yeah. More quests. Next time. Always quests. Nothing but quests. All the quests. I'm tired. Going to bed. Y'all have a good night.